Sponsored by RxCardClub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. RxCardClub.com. Does Vyvanse Lisdexamfetamine show up on a drug test? Yes, Vyvanse Lisdexamfetamine can cause a positive test for amphetamine on a standard work or U.S. Department of Transportation urine drug screening. The most common drug screening panels test urine for a range of different drugs. The top 5 substances that are tested for are amphetamines, cocaine, opiates, phencyclidine, PCP, marijuana, THC. If you are having a drug screening, it will most likely include a test for amphetamines. The 5-panel test, which is often called a drug test, tests urine for the above 5 substances. Then there is also a 7 or 12-panel test that includes a greater range of substances that are tested for. The drug testing companies can also make drug testing kits tailored to a specific workplace, so not all drug panels tests are the same. What is Vyvanse drug test detection time? Once you take Vyvanse, the average time it takes the active drug to leave the body, and be undetectable in a urine drug test is roughly 2.5 days, 60 hours. But this time can vary from person to person, depending on age, weight, genetics, dose and how frequently it is taken. Other medications that you take. Kidney function. The average time it stays in the body is worked out from the drug's half-life. In adults the half-life is roughly 11 hours, you multiply this by 5.5 to work out how long on average it takes for most of it to leave the body, which in this case is 60 hours or 2.5 days, 11 by 5.5 equals 60 hours. Related questions: Adderall versus Vyvanse, what's the difference between them? How soon for Vyvanse to start working and how long does it last? How long does Vyvanse stay in your system? What if I am prescribed Vyvanse and have a drug screening? If you are being prescribed this for hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, or moderate to severe binge eating disorder, you should inform your employer in advance that you are prescribed this medicine. If you have already had your drug screening and Vyvanse causes a positive test for amphetamine, you should be given the opportunity to provide proof of prescription, or have a letter from your prescriber verifying you are legitimately taking Vyvanse as a prescribed medication for your medical condition. Bottom line: Vyvanse can cause a positive test for amphetamines in drug screenings. Vyvanse's average time to leave the body is 2.5 days but varies person to person. If you test positive for amphetamines in a drug screening, you should provide proof to your employer that you are legitimately taking Vyvanse as a prescribed medication. RxCardClub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 80% on prescription drugs.